Okay, welcome back. In this example, we are continuing the notes. We're going to find the circumference and the area of the circle below. Now in this problem, we have to be extra careful. It's telling us that the diameter is 36 feet. The diameter, remember, goes all the way across the circle through the center. But what this means is that the radius itself is only going to be half of that, which is going to be 18. Okay, so the radius is 18. Circumference equals 2 pi r. Okay, we learned that from our last formula. C equals 2 times pi times 18. You can write this as 36 pi, okay? Or you can say 36 times 3.14, which is, 113.04 feet. Okay, and again, the units are very important. Now the area, which is pi r squared, is equal to pi times 18 squared, okay? And again, if you didn't have a calculator, you might not know what 18 squared is. It's 324. You could say this is 324 pi, or you can type this in, 324 times 3.14 is 1,017.36 feet squared, okay? So let's look at the next example. The circumference is 2 pi r, and I always start by making sure I know what r is equal to. Notice that the entire diameter is 39.8, but what I want to do is divide that in half, right? Because the radius is only going to be half of that. So that's going to be 19.9, and that's what I'm going to type in my formula. So C equals 2 pi times 19.9, okay? And that's going to be 39.8 pi if we're just, not using a calculator and not typing in pi, right? Or if you want to put this in your calculator, you're going to do 39.8 times 3.14, and you're going to get 124.97 millimeters. Okay, same thing for area. Pi r squared, remember r is 19.9 squared, and this is going to be, let's just actually type this in. What's that? That's 396.01 pi, or if I want to use the, the precise answer and type this in my calculator, I can type in 396.01 times 3.14, and I will get 1,243.47 millimeters squared. Okay, our final question. If you are hungry, which pizza would you rather eat? Okay, so pizza A has a radius of 8 centimeters, okay? Pizza B, however, this is pizza A, has a diameter of 14 centimeters. This is totally not drawn to scale, by the way. Okay, so in order to figure this out, you want to calculate area. Area is the space inside the pizza. It represents how much pizza you can actually eat. So if you think about it, if I know the formula for area is pi r squared, I'm interested in the radius. The radius for pizza A is 8, but if the diameter in pizza B is 14, I know the radius is only 7, right? It's only half of that. So even without the calculation, mathematically, you can see that pizza A is the better choice, right? It has the bigger area because it has the bigger radius. And you could put this in your calculator, but that would be the mathematical reasoning. So I hope that helped. I feel like these problems are pretty straightforward. Just make sure you're cognizant of using the correct radius, and don't get fooled when they give you a diameter. Just make sure you cut that in half, okay? And the only other thing to watch for is making sure your units are correct. Students get messed up on that sometimes. Other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. Next, I'd like you to do some of the Delta Math practice on finding circumference and area. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions, let me know.